Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Today we have a brand new patch update. This will be coming out on January 14th at 1 a.m. UTC. The update will take about 2 hours while the game is updated to patch 1.23.02. When maintenance is complete, download the update from the App Store, continue playing. As always, make sure you guys bind your account. That way, if there are any issues, you can restart the game, like delete it and re-download it, and your game will be connected. You can do that ahead of time by going under your general settings in the game and hitting the bind. You can connect it to either Game Center or through your Facebook. So let's jump into this game update. Let's see if there's anything pretty cool. So the first thing that we notice is that there's a thing called Power Prism. So heroes can be equipped with the Power Prism when Stronghold reaches level 25. So for the vast majority of players, they'll be able to do this right away. If you're just starting out, just give it a little bit of time and soon you will be able to. So each Power Prism contains 6 facets where you can put prism shards to give like bonus effects. They can be upgraded to enchant the effects of the shards placed in them. Certain shard combinations can provide strong power. So basically, this looks like a hero version of Temple. That's the best I can describe this from looking at pictures of screenshots of everything. It essentially is going to give you similar buffs to like the Temple buffs, but it's going to be through equipping a new piece of equipment onto your heroes and infusing them with things that are similar to runes, but they're calling them power prisms. There's also going to be bundles in the store, so you can buy them just like Dragonic bundles and everything else. It's getting a little bit out of control, but let's see what else is offered here. More to come with the power prism as we get more information, as testing is underway. Honestly, stock up on the supplies for it. Personally, I'm going to wait and see what other people do first before I do anything, because just like with Chakra, with Temple, with everything else, when it comes out, there's not going to be a reset right away. So I would caution people from rushing into it. Let the testers test it out and then learn from their testing. And even though one thing might look really good right at the beginning, I'm still going to be as patient as I can because better combinations come up the more tests that happen. So if you see a quick fad appear right away, be skeptical. Next, there is a hero reset. So heroes can now be reset to level 1 with 1 talent point. Magic, Might, Stamina, Command cannot be reset. So that's cool. After resetting, the hero's current experience points will be converted into general EXP cards, and the hero's current talent points, used and unused, will be converted into general ability cards. Commanders can reset 2 heroes every 30 days. The first reset is free, while the second costs 100 Lunari. After the update, bonus EXP multipliers from like Lena, Yip, the Magister's Rod, etc. will be lost. Bonus EXP acquired from the update will not be affected. So basically, say you've been playing human your whole life, and now you want to try out Lich, and your Gazul is level 10 because you just never leveled Gazul. Because why would you as a human? What this can allow you to do is take a hero like I don't know, pick any random hero, Gafgar, because you have a level 60 Gafgar, and you can now make Gafgar level 1 and then use all of that EXP and put it onto Gazul. So I think this is pretty cool for people starting out. Eventually, all of your heroes will be maxed out. I mean, it might take you a year and a half, but eventually it does. So this might be good for earlier stages in the game. Even if you're a year in and all of your heroes aren't completely maxed out yet, this might allow race swapping to be even better. Between Chakra, Dragon, Temple, Heroes, you can now reset most things, which in general, I'm very favorable for. I think that's a great thing for the game. Next, you can send emojis to your opponents in real time in PvP. This doesn't affect me at all. I think people will just troll each other with the emojis, so I don't know. It's cute, but that's about it. Next, we have Rockin balance. So there's a lot going on with the Rockin, so we'll have to take a peek at all of this. Again, testing will have to come out. I know earlier in the week I discussed possibly switching to Rockin for my Garrison. However, after reading these patch notes, I'm not going to do that, and I'll tell you exactly why. So first of all, Zen Desperados, which are the Zen archers for Rockin, I guess they're called bandits now, their blinding arrows now reduce the enemy's accuracy for 12 seconds. So I think this is a good buff for them. This will really impact heroes more than anything, because let's be honest, if the archers do a full-on blast on, say, human archers, then the human archers are pretty much going to be wiped anyway. So this will mostly affect heroes, in my opinion. It's cool. I don't know if it's enough, and I honestly don't know Rockin well enough. So Razul, it removed moral sadism. These are the ninjas, by the way. It removes moral sadism, which is whatever. And this is the important one right here. It says removed most traits except humanoid unit and aggressive allies. If this is true, and they removed everything except for human unit and aggressive allies, that means the ninjas have lost their immunity to moral collapse. If this is implemented in the way that it states right here, ninjas will be completely useless. One of the reasons why ninjas are so good, especially for your Garrison, is they are immune to moral collapse. Being immune to moral collapse is a necessity for ninjas to be good. So overall, although there's new traits added, I think this is going to make ninjas in PvP completely useless because their moral will collapse just from a Onyx Dragon, for example, and it will make them pretty much useless in the Garrison. However, if they're on walls, they'll still be good, but I mean, teach their own. So they add some new traits. First of all, they all have smoke screens. So shadows have chances to drop a smoke screen when attacking under the smoke. All allies have increased evade chance. Enemies have reduced accuracy. Each group of shadows can drop up to 3 smoke screens at a given time. I wish they told us how much increased evade and reduced accuracy it actually gave. That would be a wonderful thing. Next, they all have Shadow Dance. After drinking L, chance of dropping a smoke screen is doubled, and each group of shadows can drop up to 4 smoke screens. So they can get 1 more smoke screen, and it increases the chances of dropping them. Next, they have Unseen Strike. So enemies with less health than a certain proportion take more damage when under the smoke. The damage is doubled for shadows. This is, I'm assuming this is translated, so I don't know what they mean with less health than a certain proportion. Before it was enemies under like 30% or something, so again, I wish they gave us the actual numbers instead of having these guessing games. So more to come on that when we can see some testing. Next, we have the Awakened version. So the shadow, the Zen shadows, or the Zen ninjas, have corrosive smoke. This enchants smoke screen with corrosive acid. Enemies under the smoke take additional damage per second, equivalent to 10% of the health they have already lost. So basically, with the Zen ninjas, assuming that they haven't collapsed on their moral, enemies under the smoke screen will take additional damage per second equal to 10% of the health that they have already lost. So the more health they've lost, the faster their health is going to drop. This is good for finishing enemies off. Say those pesky swordsmen or those trees, this might help versus that. However, again, if they remove the moral immunity, like moral collapse, if ninjas have moral collapse, then all of this is useless. Next, we have the Dire Shadow. They have something called Ash Cloud. So a new recipe produces thicker smoke. Under this smoke, allies have increased evade chance and enemies have reduced accuracy. Also increases areas of smoke screen. Again, I wish I knew how much it actually increased the evade chance and reduced the enemy accuracy. I think that would make a bigger difference when doing like a very speculative type of video such as this. Next, we have you can check unit details after the update. So Aztec, which is the monks. The monks active is replaced with Phoenix Tail. So it executes another flying sidekick and increases the attack speed and critical hit chance after drinking L. So for the dire ones, they have Iron Foot. So flying sidekick cannot be evaded. That is huge. And deals bonus damage based on target's max health. Drinking ale increases the base damage of flying sidekick. So pretty much you want your turtle to open up with the dire llama or the dire monks doing their flying sidekick. Like you want that ale to go off, that way they can do their flying sidekick. Although they can do another flying sidekick when their ale goes off now. Do I think this will be enough for the monks to make a big comeback? I don't think so, because again, their mortal can collapse. However, for certain event stages, maybe different stages in the void, I think that's pretty cool. Good stuff all around. Next, we have the Garrison troops. So this is the one I got hung up on, and I was like, oh my god, maybe Rockin Garrisons will actually be like good. Because no Garrison is really good. Tomorrow's video, we're going to cover why. But for right now, it says all Rockin troops in Garrison defense drink ale automatically. Rockin troops start drinking ale 12 seconds after the battle starts, and then drink ale every other 12 seconds. One troop drinks ale at a time and cannot drink ale for a second time. Drinking ale in Garrison defense does not consume elixir. I don't know who has elixir problems. Rockin troops on Garrison duty don't drink ale automatically. So basically, what this says is the fight has to go for at least 12 seconds. Your troops have to live for 12 seconds, and then the game is going to select one of your units and use the ale on it. 12 seconds later, you'll get your second one. So, as I think about this, honestly, it's too late. 12 seconds into a Garrison fight, unless it's a Mega Whale, and people are going to struggle against a Mega Whale regardless. So let's remove that from the picture and imagine somebody your equal power. 12 seconds into the fight, you should already be dominating in a Garrison battle. So I don't think this is going to make Rockin Garrison super good. I'm not switching to Rockin because of this. The other thing that my mind went to was, oh my god, as a human, I can put turtles in my Garrison, and then we can pop the turtle and do well. The reality of everything is 12 seconds to even pop a turtle, which will have no research benefits, and also it won't have the benefits of talk. It's too late and it's too little. It's way too little. The buffs won't make up for removing basically a pack of swordsmen in a pack of Templars. And it's too late. 12 seconds in, the turtle's probably already dead anyways. So I just don't see the Garrison buff for Rockin being super overpowered. If you're already Rockin, this is a nice little buff for you. I don't think it's enough to convince me to change races at this point in time. In other updates, we have updated Dragon Raid links and interface, so we'll have to take a look and see what that looks like. That's kind of cool. And I guess that's cool. Next, they removed bundles in the shop. So all of the bundles are gone. Commanders who don't have access to Jax and Bazrik can still purchase them in the sets with the same price. So I'm assuming the bundles they're talking about, I don't know if it means the $5 day bundles, or if they mean like the hero bundles where you can buy heroes. Not 100% sure, but we will find out on January 14th at 1, or actually 3 a.m. UTC when the patch concludes. They also added exclusive Valor bundles. You can purchase them when you reach certain Valor tiers. You don't get Valor points when purchasing Valor bundles. So if you're not yet Valor 15 and you are on your way, you can get some cool bundles along the way. I think I saw screenshots of a couple of them and they look pretty cool. Hopefully people that are already Valor 15 have the option of getting them. We don't want to discriminate against those Valor 15s. They're the ones that keep this game alive. And finally, you can exchange skin scrolls now for the new Rose skin. You can get the Plague Doctor Gazul or Lost Boy Sprig. So if you have not gotten those yet, you can get them. If you guys do not have the Mako skin and you are looking for the best bang for your buck and the most overpowered skin you can get for stats, purely for stats, then forget about these and go get the Cyber Mako, since it offers 5% more attack and I think health as well, but the attack's an important part for Mako. Next, you can now hold and use Valor cards continuously. I'm not 100% sure what that means. You can also select an artifact to exchange in the Coliseum store. So this portion about selecting an artifact to exchange in the Coliseum store. This is really good for new players or on newer servers, because I take this for granted. As new artifacts come out, I usually get them right away through whatever means. But if I was to start the game over, I wouldn't have all the artifacts, and I'd either have to spend money on it or wait for it to come out in the Coliseum. And if it comes out in the Coliseum and it's a duplicate, like I already have, say, the Edge, and they put the Edge in the Coliseum again, then as a free-to-play player or somebody that doesn't spend a lot of money, I'd feel gypped because there's plenty of other artifacts I want to get, but they keep offering me the same one. So great job, Lilith. That's a huge win. Finally, and lastly, they updated the icon display. What that looks like, no idea. I think there's a picture on the official Facebook about it. So that is the game update for patch 1.23.02 that will be coming out soon. There's a lot of talk. There's a bunch of screenshots on the OGC community Discord. For this video, please make sure that you like, share, subscribe as always. Tomorrow we have an awesome video coming out about how you can siege down a whale. Yeah, we're going there. So make sure to like, share, subscribe in the description of this video and all my videos. We have a link to Patreon, we have a link to the merch store, and to the OGC community chat. Go check them out if you want to support this channel. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.